We're here in the University of Birmingham's Great Hall. The students sitting in our hall are about to join the thousands of alumni who have passed through our university since it first admitted students. Degree congregations at the University of Birmingham date back to 1901 and are held here in the Great Hall, right at the heart of our Edgbaston campus. Attended by nearly 30,000 graduates and guests each year, these events are the highlight of the university calendar and represent for many students the conclusion of their studies at Birmingham. Originally built as a cathedral to learning, the Great Hall never fails to impress our students. The building is Grade 2 listed, and it's really the details that make the space so special. It features a trompe-l'oeil domed ceiling located above its formal marble entrance. The entrance is bordered by archways that are designed to draw the eye toward the centre of the room. The people who will sit on stage throughout the ceremony, usually senior academics at the university, are led into the Great Hall by two mace bearers. There is a mace bearer at the front of the line and one at the back. The latter is called the Esquire Bedell. Both carry large silver maces that they put down on stage. This is a ceremonial kick-off to the day. The mace bearers are usually staff members from the university who have volunteered to take part. A senior member of the university, such as the Chancellor or a Provost, will be the last to take their place. They'll stand before the attendees and declare the congregation open.
I have the greatest of pleasure to declare this congregation and ceremony open.
Good morning to you all, and welcome to Birmingham. It's wonderful you've been able to join us here today. My name is William Bloss, and as Pro Vice-Chancellor and Head of College for Life and Environmental Sciences, it's my pleasure to welcome you, to welcome our graduands sitting at the back of the hall today, and friends, family and supporters I can see in front of me, and those joining us online to your graduation ceremony. I'm going to start the ceremony just by reflecting on a few words. Dedication, resilience, growth, achievement, friendship. These are some of the words that will have characterised your time at the University of Birmingham. Apprehension, setbacks, problems, doubt, and even failure. It's likely that some of these words were also integral to the journey that led you to this ceremony today. And we're all here today to recognise and celebrate the completion of that journey, with all the ups and downs of study and university life and the ultimate achievement of your degrees. To get to this moment, you'll have spent time exploring new ideas and experiencing the thrill of intellectual discovery. You may have had coffee-fueled debates with fellow students during late-night study sessions. You will have tackled seemingly insurmountable problems and overcome them. You've learned about perseverance, about balancing work and play, and about the value of friendship and of community. And all of these experiences you'll carry with you long after you leave this great hall. Universities, though, are more than just centres of learning. We're melting pots of ideas, of cultures, of beliefs, of languages and customs. You only have to travel a few hundred metres behind me down the high street to see that brought to life in the myriad of restaurants that cater to nearly every world cuisine you can imagine, even if a surprising number seem to be late-night takeaways. Your time in Birmingham will have broadened your horizons in these respects. You will have forged new friendships and relationships, many built during shared experiences at social events, from Selly Oak's culinary delights and attending charity festivals on the Vale, to events and societies in the Guild, or competing in the Bio Cup. Do treasure and do work to sustain these friendships. They take work. They can be as important as everything else you've achieved at university. They can be the foundation for your future support networks. They can provide you with emotional support and career advice. They will stand alongside you when times are tough and as you celebrate future achievements. Those relationships will extend far beyond the university experience. And sometimes we even host weddings here in the Great Hall for couples who met whilst they're studying. And I was talking to one such couple on Thursday evening who met here in 1979. I do hope that as you look back on your university journey, you'll feel a huge sense of pride. Today is an important step in your personal journey. It's a moment to celebrate that tenacity and determination and drive to reach the graduation ceremony. And with that in mind, we should just take a moment to acknowledge those who've played a crucial role in your accomplishments to date. So behind me here are just some members of the university academic community who've encouraged that curiosity and nurtured your creativity and inspired you to question and explore your subjects. And you've also been supported by our wider teams of tutors and student support teams. So I'd like to invite those of you sitting at the back of the hall, the graduands, just to thank everyone, the staff at the university, who've supported you during your time here. Graduands, please join me in a round of applause for our staff and teams. And there's a second group of people who are sitting a little bit closer to me in front here, your friends, family and supporters, some of whom are armed with tissues and cameras, brimming with pride for all that you've achieved. Graduands, you will all have that person or those people who had faith in you, who supported you, and without whom you wouldn't be here. And so graduands, again, those of you seated at the back, please join me in thanking your friends, family and supporters. Today, most of you are leaving education and are readying yourselves to dive into the real world. I do really urge you not to lose the spark of curiosity that we've sought to nurture in your time at Birmingham. Do keep listening to that voice that says, go on, try the new thing, have a look, see what's out there. Keep asking what if and why. And keep seeking out new knowledge, as this will lead you in a direction of the best adventures and the best stories to tell. Your time here at Birmingham has equipped you with the tools you'll need to embrace your futures with compassion and understanding and with confidence. Your actions now will have the power to make a difference in the world. Do choose to make that difference a positive one and a kind one. So, in a moment, you'll begin to come up onto the stage and Lord Billamuria will admit you to your degrees. This is your moment, this is your graduation when your name is read out. And friends and family, that is your cue to make a lot of noise. So, be careful on the steps, give a big smile for the cameras, and don't forget to savour that moment. Thank you.
Now for the handing of the scrolls. The graduands will walk from the left of the stage to the centre and collect their scroll from the conferring officer. After they're congratulated, they'll walk off stage.
Good morning. My name is Professor Rob Jackson, and I'm the head of the School of Biosciences, and it gives me great pleasure to be here today. Chancellor, to you and to the university, I present the names of these graduands, as listed in my programme, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme, both in attendance and in absentia, to the degree to which they are to be presented.
In the College of Social Sciences, the School of Government, Bachelor of Arts, International Relations with Economics, Patrick Dunn. For the College of Medical and Dental Sciences, the Institute of Cancer and Genomic Sciences, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for research into the characterization and impact of immune cells, specifically NK cells in ovarian cancer, Rachel Louise Pounds. In the College of Life and Environmental Sciences, in the School of Biosciences, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, for research into how gram-negative bacteria grow their cell wall, Dima Abdullah Al-Adani, for research on the discovery of new cell wall enzymes in mycobacteria, Samuel Thomas Benedict. For research into how antibiotics affect macrophage function in context of fungal infection, Abrima Bojang. For research into the resilience in orangutans and other great apes, Lilia Bridgeland Stevens. For research into experimental and computational studies aimed at understanding eukaryotic gene expression, Hannah Louise Dixon. For research into systems approaches to dissect the lifestyle of the Pseudomonas aeruginosa, Hannah May Doherty. For research into the impact of human-driven environmental change on freshwater biodiversity, Neve Eastwood. For research into wheat aging, yield and quality, Catherine Emma Blessley Evans. For research into enzyme-catalyzed release of mycobacterial glycolipids, Aaron Franklin. For research into the metabolism of circadian rhythms, Thomas Paul Michael Hancock. For research into the molecular mechanisms of structural synaptic plasticity, Jacob Hassenhauer. For research into enabling wild behaviors in captive parrot species, Ricardo Jorge Limos de Figueiredo. For research into structural studies on the gliding proteins of predatory bacteria, Liam Mead. For research into an organism DNA determines all of its physical and biochemical features in health and disease, Precious Obioha Owamalam. For research into bacterial membrane biogenesis, Giedra Ratkevich Chute. For research into neural mechanisms in Drosophila melanogaster, Saloni Rose. For research into the evolution of virulence in pathogenic algae, Christopher Shave. for research into strategies for long-lasting protection of tomato fruit post-harvest against the fungus that causes grey mould disease, Katie Stevens. For the degree Master of Research, Nadia Boyar. Luke Kidger. Mohammed Iljal Haider Mir. For the degree Master of Science, Microbiology and Infection, William Jones. In Toxicology, Ikra Shafiq. For the degree Master in Science, Biochemistry, Charlotte Elizabeth Alexander. Henry George Box. Patrick Cox. Chiara Jani. Gemma Holland. Lewis David Mapperley. Chloe Louise Stringer. Phoebe Unit. Hannah Elizabeth Wedgwood. Hannah Rebecca Wu. Biochemistry, Genetics, Yiping Mao. Nathan Lowe. Biochemistry with Professional Placement, Janine Asamoah. Aisha Ashraf. Amelia May Atkinson. Helena Bernstein. Gabrielle Kanachari. Amy Game. Amrit Air. Barry MacDonald. Aisha Manning. Evie Mannix. Estella Marshall. Adam Mustafa Mia. Millie Patel. Joseph Mark Senior Rowland. Holly Elizabeth Smith. Sveva Breza Spera. Kimberly Kar-Yen Su. Abigail Weaver. Mia Weaver. For Biological Sciences, Alexa Almeida. Katie Amber Bales. Rebecca Curran. James Elliott. Abigail Erickson. Stephanie Rose Little. Callum Perrott. Elan Zachary Southwick. Emma Wooldridge. For Biological Sciences, Conservation Biology, Mark Charles Brameld. Tom Newby. Biological Sciences, Food Security and Sustainability, Annabella Athena Beatrix Lena. Biological Sciences, Genetics, Xavier Mara Gregory. Piers Morgan. Ruby Charlotte Turner. Biological Sciences, Human Health and Disease, Erin Jade Clipston. Hannah Lucy Corbett. Caitlin Sullivan. Biological Sciences, Human Health and Disease with a professional placement, Mate Angelescu. Biological Sciences, Microbiology and Infection, Alicia Kate Jasper. Biological Sciences, Zoology, Felicity Humphreys. Biological Sciences, Zoology with professional placement, Rachel Mary Kerr. Biological Sciences with professional placement, Alice Sarah Jean Ashmore. James Eugene Brazil. Millie Rose Edwards. Megan Georgia Green. Callum Harcombe. Madeline Grace Hill. Emily Mayrick. Human Biology, Gabriella Boyle. Alice Jane Commander. Amalie Ustiana Fieldgate. Layla Sally. Human Biology with professional placement, Eleanor Rosette Howard. Shuma Isaac. Charlotte Wild. For the degree Bachelor of Science, Biochemistry, Aisha Ahmed. Joseph Allen. Jacob Charles Benford. Christopher Buck. Longchin Chen. Daniel John George Crick. Javier Singh Daisy. Maisie Dyer. Amy Elizabeth Googe. Susanna Monica Sean Hartill. Poppy Amelia Horton. Emily Mary Johnston. Isabel Jones. Aidan Calleroy. Louise Catherine Middleton. Iris Novenstern. Oluwaseyi Funmi Zechariah Oladele Ojo. Charlotte Rebecca Osborne. Kia Patel. Amisha Sanjay Patel. Megan Claire Pritchard. Jaina Raja. Jack Henry Rankin. Yasmin Ranu. Daniel Smith. Courtney Squires Pennell. Mohammed Abud bin Talib. Mohammed Tamim. Maya Thomas. Renata Paz Toro Meda. Zain Tufail. Ashley Walker. Elena Ward. Keris Wilkes. Chin Sing Barney Wong. Jihang Yang. Shiwei Zhang. Biochemistry with Foundation Year, Thomas Keane. Biochemistry with International Year, Freya Jane Norster. Yasmin Sunthanka. Biochemistry with Study in Continental Europe, Charlie Lewis. Biochemistry with Year in Computer Science, Lauren Roberts. Biological Sciences, Francesca Ruth Axton. Mohammed Ayub. Thomas Bartram. Maya Isabella Bathia. Laura Byrne. Yasmin Emma Neela Campling. Leah Clements. Alicia Datta. Oliver Amons. Esteria Alexandra Erksey. Vanessa Forger. Olivia Fox. Felix Froud. Amelia Kate Grant. Eden Melina Green. Adam Hannes. Stella Harper. Yichen Huang. Chiara Uriel. Katie Mitchell. J. Leslie Mountford. Imogen Murphy. Ria Sahota. Emily Louise Scrivener. Freya Sorrenti. Prathiga Shrikanthan. Bailey Unit. Biological Sciences, Conservation Biology, Catherine Renshaw. Grace Thorne. Isaac Elijah Westlake. Biological Sciences, Food Security and Sustainability, Cindy Howe. Biological Sciences, Genetics, Rodha Bada Musabe Mohammed Al-Laheri. Eve Day. Georgina Gil Dominguez. Katie Gray. Joshua Harper. Reagan Lee Neeson. Jessica Neal. Bronte Blue Stanley. Jax Teal. Aaron Walsh. Biological Sciences Genetics with International Year, Hannah Claire Fox. Biological Sciences Genetics with Year in Computer Science, Olajumoke Olatunji. Biological Sciences, Human Health and Disease, Lydia Jane Bignell. Isabel Ann Folger. Lucy Thompson. Biological Sciences, Microbiology and Infection, Khatija Khartoum. Biological Sciences, Zoology, Sarah Ashford. Henry Bailey. Mali Birk. Michael James Brown. Abby Foxall. Penelope Goodman. Ella King. Mia Isabel Saunders. Eleanor Shelter. Pak Hei Jansen Chu. Serena Vadgama. Hannah Elizabeth Wilson. Biological Sciences with International Year, Francesca Cardillo Zallo. Anna Katarina de Lima Marcal. Nina Trevino Fernandez. Biological Sciences with study in Continental Europe, Sophie McCormack. Maximilian von Wittgenstein. Biochemistry Genetics, Sophie Ann Marlowe. Human Biology, Bilal Ahmed. Frinza Arsh. Mark Andrew Babaran. Gakamal Singh Baham. Claudia May Barry. Katie Laura Bloomfield. Jack Michael Branford. Melina Buttigieg. Rishika Choda. Jack Darren Evans. Emma Rachel Harrison. Lucy Ann Hill. Anisa Hussain. Emily Tia Jackson. Amy Louise McLean. Lara Parker. Thomas Poole. Amy Simmons. Javier Singh. Emma Solly. Sophie Stevens. Maya Tulloch. Jacob Williams. Yuhao Zhu. Human Biology with International Year, Safia Hamizi Nasuna. Amy Eloise Wood. Medical Biochemistry, Ethan James Ambrose. Evangeline Rose Chamings. Indrani Jenna McClooney. Ryan James Patrick Milroyn. Mikhail Nagazi. Sophie Singleton. Chloe Alice Fleur Widdicombe. Alexander Thomas Woodley. Chancellor, I would like to introduce the student representative, Alicia Datter, to give speech on behalf of the graduating cohort.
Good morning, fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, and loved ones. I want to start by saying, well done to each and every one of you for being here today. I know you've all had to work unbelievably hard, and for that, I'm so proud of all of you. When first asked to do the speech, my first thought was, why me? There are smarter, funnier, and better public speakers here. I feel unqualified standing here in front of you today. I know I often present myself as a constant optimist, but at times like this, I'm not, and I struggle with living my life through a lens of perfectionism. Yet, here I stand, graduating from a prestigious university, from a challenging degree, but with the feeling that I don't deserve any of this. These feelings could stem from a number of reasons, such as that I am the youngest of three, and my siblings, Shivani and Karen, are two of the smartest, most kindest individuals I know, so comparing myself to them came naturally. My parents, Julie and Tapan, could also be other factors. They are also intelligent and caring, so I feared disappointing them because they've worked tirelessly hard to provide me with countless opportunities, which resulted in me feeling like nothing I ever did could quite amount to the amount of gratitude I have for them. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you today is because I'm sure there are people here who often diminish their successes and, like me, have an inner voice constantly undermining you. So I'm going to share some advice my mum gave me a long, long time ago that I still use today, and that is trust yourself. Whether she said this to me before job interviews, before my driving test or singing exams, it always reminded me of all of my hard work, and that exams were just a way of showing the examiner how much work I had done, and above all else, that I'd done enough. I used this advice a lot when running BioSoc. Whenever those self-critical voices came back, I remembered to trust myself. And slowly but surely, I started to see all of our efforts paying off. We organized 25 events this year. Some of our standouts were Dares Night. Shout out to Rufus, Jack, and Iris for getting those tattoos. I genuinely believe you should be up here instead of me right now. Of course, our pub quiz, which raised £200 for Birmingham and Black Country Wildlife Trust. And last but not least, our Easter Ball, with nearly 200 staff and students in attendance. That night, I felt honored to feel the warmth and light of our biosciences community. So thank you for your support, whether you attended all of our events, just a few, or even liked to post on Instagram. I saw you, and I'm grateful. As I reflect on our time at Biosciences, I cannot help but feel a profound sense of appreciation for the experiences that have shaped us into the individuals we are today. There's a quote in the Biosciences building that I wanted to share with you, and the quote is, "We discover, apply, and translate science across the breadth of biosciences, deepening our understanding of the beauty, complexity, and interdependence of the living world." I think this perfectly encapsulates our experience during this time. Each moment we've had at UOB has contributed to our growth and development as aspiring scientists. We are not merely students, we are explorers, innovators, and stewards of life itself. We are the next generation to confront some of the most pressing issues facing humanity, and I have every hope we are up for the challenge. We've already seen this in action from our approach to research that fills knowledge gaps in healthcare and medicine, or our research that helps with climate change mitigation and conservation. But we've also demonstrated our passion for solidarity combined with our capacity for empathy and activism. Our collective commitment to global social justice and awareness reflects the values and opinions that we have formed during our time here. Our journey has also been enriched by learning from some of the brightest minds in the field, whose guidance has inspired us to reach new heights of academic excellence. We owe a debt of thanks to our lecturers, tutors, and administrative staff who have imparted their knowledge and passion for discovery to us. Besides these people, no one has done this alone. You are surrounded by those who have shown you patience and kindness and joy. And if they aren't here with you today, remember them. If they are, in your own loving and unique way, please thank them. Today, you leave the University of Birmingham and go out into the world in search of what's next. I watched my parents go to work every day with a smile and a sense of intrigue. They taught me several things, as we've seen from this speech, but they taught me the value of enjoying your job and looking forward to each day. So whether it's another degree, a break because gosh, we deserve it, or a new job you have lined up, I wish you all the luck in your future endeavors, but please make sure to enjoy yourselves. So keep learning, keep dreaming, and never stop being curious. Now, I was planning on ending with something iconic like "Go Wildcats" or "We're all in this together," but instead I'll say congratulations again on this remarkable achievement, and thank you for listening. There will be celebrations in the marquee afterwards with group pictures, so please head that way after the ceremony is finished. Thank you.
I think another huge round of applause for Alicia Data for that fantastic speech. Thank you to Professor William Bloss for your opening remarks. As Chancellor, it's my great privilege to conclude the ceremony, and it's a particularly special series of ceremonies starting today. This is the first one this summer, and this will be my last set of ceremonies as my 10-year, maximum 10 years, and you're not allowed even one day more, and that finishes next week. So it's been a great privilege to have been Chancellor of this family, the University of Birmingham, which my family have been associated with for nearly a century. My grandfather, my mother's father, was an undergraduate here in the 1920s, graduated in 31. My mother studied here in the 1950s, and one of her contemporaries Lorna Broadbridge is here in the front row, and Lorna is a great supporter of the alumni of the University of Birmingham. I'm known from the day I started. My mother was here when I was installed as Chancellor 10 years ago, and Lorna was there as well, so it's very good to see you here. And my uncle, my mother's brother, did his PhD in the 1960s, and then here I am as Chancellor of the university. So all of you started this ceremony as graduands. You are now graduates. Congratulations. Now, Professor Bloss said in his opening speech something that I just want to reinforce, and that is that to achieve what you've done now has required a huge amount of hard work on your part. There's no shortcut to that, and you deserve what you've achieved today. But you could not have done it on your own. You've only done it with the support of your friends. And if you are feeling proud of what you've achieved today, I know as a father, 2 of my children have graduated. 1 is going to graduate next week. And if you feel proud, you have no idea how proud they feel of all of you and your wonderful teachers and the faculty who've supported you. So I'd like the graduates to stand up and give your family and friends and your teachers a huge round of applause. Please stand up and give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated. And now that you're graduates, you're going to be joining over 300,000 Birmingham alumni all around the world. I think there may be 2 countries in the world where there isn't a Birmingham alumnus, otherwise every single country. But I always say when you walk out of this hall, you're actually never going to leave, because this is Hotel California. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. And that is, in seriousness, you are forever members of the Birmingham University family for life. And if you were graduating from an American university, I became an alumnus of a famous university in America. The next day I received an email asking me for money. We're not quite so blunt over here, but do give back. Because the chances are that most of you will be very, very successful. And you will be in a position one day to give back not only in money, but you can also give back in your time, coming back to mentor, coming back to lecture. We've had a fundraising program, the only university that I know of in the world, which has had millions of volunteering hours that have been measured. So come back, and you're always welcome back at the university. Alumni of this university have done phenomenally well. Olympians, 10 Nobel Prizes, the Commonwealth Games, which took place over here 2 years ago. We did more than any other university's ever done for any Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, Olympic Games. We were at the heart of those games. The Athletes Village was on our campus, squash was on our campus, hockey was on our campus. The baton relay that Her Majesty the Queen handed over before the games started, I was there at Buckingham Palace, which went around the whole world, designed by our scientists, measuring the air quality and pollution around the world. And we were one of the major sponsors of the games. So, we are a very, very special university. And research. A university is all about teaching, yes, but also a university like this is a top research university. Did you notice how many PhDs graduated today? That's extraordinary. Just one ceremony. I didn't count, but there were maybe 25, 26 PhDs there. This is wonderful, and I'd like to applaud our doctors. To all the doctorates, a huge round of applause. And it's my duty as Chancellor to give you some advice before you leave. And one advice that I can give you is that look at the timing of this particular graduation. We've had, on the 4th of June, the biggest elections that have ever taken place on the history of this planet. I was born and brought up in India. The Indian elections, country 1.4 billion people, over 600 million people. That's almost 10 times the population of this country voted in those elections. And democracy. I mean, what a powerful thing democracy is. And here we had our own elections on the 4th of July. And what is very clear is we're living in a world that is more uncertain than ever. And I look back, and you talk about these black swan events, and this is just to prepare you, because life ahead is not a straight path. Life ahead is going to be great, but there will always be challenges. There will always be things that happen that no one predicts. These black swan events. I mean, who predicted 9/11? The horror of 9/11, the way that it happened and what happened since it changed the world. Who predicted the financial crisis of 2007, 8, and 9? I remember Her Majesty the Queen went to open a building at the London School of Economics in 2009, and she said to all these famous economic professors and economists and said, "Why didn't any of you spot it?" How many economists spotted the financial crisis? Less than a handful. Go ahead to the global pandemic, the biggest global crisis since the Second World War. How many people predicted that a pandemic like that would happen in the way that it did? The last time was the Spanish flu after the First World War 100 years ago. And then you fast forward. I remember being in the House of Lords and talking to one of my colleagues of Russian origin. I said, "Is Putin ever going to invade Ukraine?" She said, "Never." He invaded the next day. And look at the horror there. I went on a parliamentary delegation to Israel last year in May. We were on the Gaza border for a whole day. We went on the Kerem Shalom crossing virtually into Gaza. Not one of us predicted what would happen a few months later in the horror of October the 7th and the horror that has continued after that. So, one after the other, these black swan events, these uncertainties are going to be there. I've nearly lost my business that I founded, Cobra Beer, which I'm proud to say is a household name in this country. But I've nearly lost my business 3 times. And each of the 3 times was very different. And actually, each of the 3 times I could not have predicted. But what got me through the crises were exactly the same. One, having a strong brand. You have the Birmingham University brand with you for the rest of your lives. Second is the support of my team, my loyal team members who stood by me in times of crisis. The support of my wife, who I met 1 year after I started Cobra. And without Heather's support, I wouldn't be here talking to you. And finally, you know, there's no point succeeding doing the wrong thing. It's better to fail doing the right thing. And practicing integrity is the most important thing. So strong brand, family and team support, and integrity, and you can get through any crisis. As an entrepreneur, the one word that sums up an entrepreneur is guts. But more importantly, do you have the guts to stick with it when others would give up? I've got good news for the graduates. All of you will get a job, if you haven't already. And I'm not just saying that flippantly, it's because the employability rates of Birmingham University graduates, we come top in the country. So you've got that behind you. And Alicia said in her excellent speech, she talked about trusting yourselves. one of the most important characteristics in life that you're going to have is to get trust from people. And I remember one of my Harvard Business School professors described trust, a 1-hour lecture I'm going to condense to you in less than 1 minute. And she said, trust is like a triangle. To get trust from people, you've got to be authentic. Is it the real you? You've got to have the knowledge, the capability, the logic to deliver what you're promising to deliver. And finally, you've got to have empathy. Are you in it for yourself or are you in it for them? So authenticity, logic, empathy, and you can get trust, one of the most important qualities in life. Now, can I just see a show of hands from the graduates? How many of you are international students? Can I just see a show of hands? Please, can you put your hands up, please? Can I see? Look at that. Look how many international students we have over here. Thank you. 42 billion pounds into this country. Thank you for the money. I chair in Parliament, I co-chair the All-Party Parliamentary Group on International Students, and I'm president for the UK Council of International Student Affairs. It has hurt me so much when there's been anti-immigration, anti-international student rhetoric. But not just the money. International students enrich the experience of our students, of our universities, and the soft power, the bridges that are built, generation-long bridges in my family as an example, are priceless. The 25% of world leaders, as I speak now, are from UK universities. Another 25% from American universities. And all the other countries in the world make up the rest of the 50%. So thank you. I think we thank our international students. Thank you very much. And just before I conclude, one of the messages that Alicia, I don't know if you spotted, not only was she selected to speak on behalf of the students, but she is somebody who was obviously going the extra mile. The Guild Awards, which I have the privilege of attending, we've got our former Guild president, or current Guild president, about to hand over here, and they're inspirational. They take, and the students demonstrate their abilities in artistic and music, but most importantly, all the societies and the putting back and the community service. And she spoke about running for the Wildlife Trust and raising money for it, running the BioSoc. I mean, that is what it's all about, is going that extra mile. And finally, for all of you, I just remember this. A professor of mine at Harvard Business School, Trey Christensen, gave a lecture I'll never forget in my life, and he asked every one of us, and I'm going to ask you, family, and you, students, he asked us this question: have you thought, what is the purpose of your life? Ask every one of you to think, have you thought about what is the purpose of your life? And link to that, how will you measure your life? There's no right or wrong answer. It's an individual question, an individual answer. And another thing, Alicia said, keep learning. One of my favorite sayings of Mahatma Gandhi, live as if you're going to die tomorrow. Learn as if you're going to live forever. So don't stop learning. And finally, be proud, because you are graduating from Birmingham University, a Russell Group university, one of the top in the UK. And I spoke at the QS Global Rankings Conference. It gives me no end of pride, the latest rankings that have come out for the QS of universities in the world. 3 out of the top 5 universities in the world are British universities. 4 out of the top 10 are UK universities. 4 are American, 1 Swiss, 1 Singaporean. Hang on, we're 68 million, Americans are 350 million, they've got 4, we've got 4, pretty good. And in the top 100, 15 out of the top 100, and we make up less than 1% of the world's population, 15, including the University of Birmingham, are British universities. So be proud that you're graduating from one of the best universities in the world. And then Alicia wished you all good luck. You know the best definition of luck that I've ever heard? Luck is when determination meets
opportunity. If you're not determined, you won't even see the opportunity. So get determined and get lucky. So good luck to all of you. And most importantly, believe in yourselves. Mahatma Gandhi's, my favorite saying of his, I paraphrase it, is your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits form your character, and your character determines your destiny. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
I now declare this congregation closed.
And with those words, our new graduates leave the Great Hall. The ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni has come to an end. This is a powerful moment for our graduates, representing the culmination of years of dedicated study. The education, connections, and friendships they have made at Birmingham will last a lifetime. And with Birmingham ranking as the university most targeted by top graduate employers in 2024, there's never been a more exciting time to be a Birmingham graduate. A final bit of tradition to close the ceremony. The maces are collected from the stage, and the mace bearers lead the procession of staff and new graduates out of the Great Hall. Our new alumni are off to celebrate the rest of their day with their friends and families.